Colonel Paul pau si ang kakumin kadong ta nei hijediam casino le ho pau ki bangam ipiam ki bana ti kadong ai le I pau he ki bana jus zakat la som dia ko na som bi nga ka ki bangai ti ta nei juti ai phatun august lan khat be september lan pu chom le ni be kasin ko te ko ma ki solen ama ho ang tun ki pa ten a je so bi hi naw le pathin za hi khom naw chu ai se do ben tu ni hin iso piu kasin pa ho le men alam ho dong ki go ven lam da mai ven la jet langa kanga ki si mo loi khoi hi ven lu khu san ki khu ho ko Moreh dong chun october som ni la linia ong chun hong lam ven chu da bong chun ulenau chin ho dong chu group thum jan hong lam Moreh chun tunin Mizoram kon Tripura kon chitang hil trenga kon dang na hong ven lung senum ta chu tu ki khop ma sang long chun chitang hil trenga kona mi li hong ven e ki mu to pi ven alam kai pau chon mel in bolen khabina pa chu an ki mu to pi na tin azo chon ka ki ho limuk pin gol hang li hong ven lung senum dai agana gan te wahi henge pa ki to pi the di ham ki to khom di wahi di chu ka sejen chu dia che ho hi tu nia e ho chang se po ven ulana ho mi tam tam ne ista ve chu dia ya lung leu the po nei pakai pathene ni nu parji ko ma gam khat ka pe di wahi di pa hi ZoRo en aliminan sulangen an se don me dong ta do ta ben tu ni na mi ong ki khom ta ben chu dia ile gang tai pakai pathene ko mo tun do ko nai bo ve di wa ke wa kata san mo mo he ta de chu dia ji chun tu ni ong ki khom ule nau sa la langa ho zo se dong ikipawa dia manipur gam sunga ning kuma ni ve ki bol tu kuma khat ve ki bol hi en ZoRo men he kumdang le chun Mizoram te Chin Hill te Kasin te Tripura te hung ki chu dio hi e je tung ka ge lai le e ho dia de ho I wang pha ve ti ka se no nei he nge chu da bonga pakain phate bo ta hen pakai ni ka mu tung do ta hen
Thank you so much for being here today, and it is a great privilege, though I am not officially invited, myself not included in the meetings or in the agenda, but I'm really very happy today to meet very great leaders of our community, of our nations, and moreover in Manipur, this place, and I personally have certain ideas regarding our ZoRo movement. I would like to point out only few points. Number one, we have to determine our way strategy of movement, whether we can put our representative almost permanently in the United Nations, because our holy scriptures will not allow us other than the Lord's Spirit to carry on our movement, not by might, not by power, but by His Spirit. Therefore, my beloved friends and same community here, we have been observing this ZoRo movement for the last almost half a decade, not half a century. And this way, that way, we are linked in many ways. And basically and primarily, I wish that on the way to our goal, we have to give scopes to the smallest community, our linguistic group, who are yet to understand our emotional unity and integration. I happened to attend in some occasion in Mizoram. I'm grateful for Moreh and other senior colleagues who happen to be in the United Nations in Geneva and Washington, New York, some other places in Vienna also. Sometimes these kind of international bodies are held for human rights. My earlier speaker had pointed out about the crisis of land existence. The main movement for our existence is land. For our unity only, I wish God will bless our future and our long journey. Our destiny is not very far away. When we are united, when we are one, then I think the destiny will not be far away from this place. God bless ZoRo. God bless you all. God will abundantly be with us, and we will wish that our journey, our movement will be blessed by the living God. Thank you so much once again.
Thank you, Sir B.K. Fangkol. He was an ex-MLA of Tripura. Moving on now, we will have a speech from Pu Chief Guest, Pu R. Thangmoya, President ZoRo General Headquarters. May I call upon Pu R. Thangmoya.
From the people of Saikul. Yes, yes. People from the people of Saikul. Oh, thank you very much. God bless you all. Will it be translated or not? Not exactly. Oh. We can know. What I mean to say that my speech will be translated. Just speak in English. Yeah. I think that people will know. Thank you to all of my peoples here in Saikul. Now I like to speak with my whole heart that I welcome all these delegates from different places, which will bring us together for our unity and for future generations. So I thank you to all of you in the cycle and all the leaders here in this Manipur, different leaders. I don't have to mention, but I have to thank you all. So here we have the commemoration of the Chin-Lusei Conference, which had been held in 1892. This Chin-Lusei Conference that has been made during the British colonial periods. After they conquered India for 150 years, and when after they captured a little more than 50 years of Burma. So this our country was not occupied by the British. So because they have captured Assam and Burma and Bengal, because our land cannot be passed by these colonizers, they tried to invade our land after so many considerations. The first war we have brought here with the British in 1761. That has arisen at the time of the Indian story, the Battle of Plassey. Now, Nawab of Bengal, Sirajuddaulah, died in 1757. So the British appointed Mir Jafar as Nawab of Bengal.
But because they feel that he was not good, he was replaced by his grandson, Mir Qasim, as an Nawab of Bengal. Mir Qasim was very glad, and after that, the three districts now in Bangladesh, that is at that time Bengal, Eastern Bengal, they say, Burduan, Mindapore, and Chittagong. And when the British tried to occupy Chittagong in 1760, so they come here, but they comment that this area cannot be occupied easily because the Kuki people defend this area. According to the Bengalis, Kuki means mountaineer who used to dwell in the mountains. And the name Kuku is one of a bat, kite bat, who used to sound us in the jungle, Kuku, Kuku. From that, the Bengalis say that people who came out from the Kuku place. So initially they said Kushis. Then after that they said Kuku. After that they said Kuki. So there was when the British tried to administer that Chittagong area with arms, they came in 1761. And there was a very heavy fight on the southern present Agartala, that is Tripura, on the bank of the Feni River. After that, they do not try to enter in the hillside, but they capture the Agartala, and they found the Raja. And the Raja of this, who call himself Raja of Tripura, or this is Agartala, informed the British that all the eastern hill areas belong to me. And as soon as that, the British sent survey, and the survey came back. They say that the eastern hill areas were not belong to the who call himself Tipera Raja, nor Kachar, they call all Kukis. That is the story given by the British. So, though they may give many different names, we are the same people. And from the Burma side, this Arakan and Chin Hills area, they call Chin, which may mean who used to carry basket on their back. So all this area was covered by our people, though they have given different names. In 1867, the Deputy Commissioner of Chittagong, that is Thomas Harbert Lewin, in his book mentioned that these hill people on the eastern Bengal were called by the Bengalis as Kuki, which means mountaineer. And from Burma, the same people adjacent to the hill, because it is hilly region, in order to administer the area, we have to construct communication. And in number 4, demarcation has been made. It was like this. The conference is of the opinion that the new administrative area should be, generally speaking, the boundary of the tract occupied by the savages newly brought under the British control. Where are the newly brought areas, as I had mentioned? the military operation tell us and record that. That was completed in 1890. But at that time, the northern area up to Kachin was not covered. So in 1891, they covered up to China border. So that is why the Chin-Lusei Conference has been made in 1892, 29 January. That was the Chin-Lusei Conference, which the British had been held in Calcutta, Fort William. Though those things has been there, but it was not implemented. And it was also mentioned that the boundary, actual boundary, should be demarcated in consultation with the people concerned and officers in the locality. That is why, which we had mentioned, the map of the ZoRo Re-Unification map, which we have shown, that is not actually properly demarcated, but that is in conformity with the Indian survey as well as the Chin-Lusei Conference resolution. That is why we like to bring all our territory and the people together under one administrative unit. So that target we can achieve together, as we have mentioned here, together we can ascend. So together we can go. So in order to arrive at internationally, we have made memorandum to the Prime Minister of Great Britain in 1992. Again, we have met the President of America in 1994. And in 1996, we have made memorandum around 59 pages to the Secretary General, United Nations. So people may think, did you get answer? No, we didn't get answer, except from the British High Commissioner, Delhi. But in 1998, seminar for all the NGO recognized by the United Nations has been organized from the seven international NGOs at Delhi. They invited us. We are also surprised. Then when we discussed something after 1 week, they told us, what is your purpose? Then we told them, we like to reunify our people, the right that had been deprived of during colonial period. And that should be restored by way of reunification. The UNTG in his book, Between Sinduin and Bay of Bengal and Southern Himalaya region covering hills and valleys, there live a petty nation called Zo. The spelling may be a little different here and there, but the sound and the people are same. So that is number one, satisfied. Then, where is your country? I told them, the British say that Chin-Lusei country, which the British call Chin-Lusei and Kuki. So that is my country. Then where is the geographical location? As I have mentioned, all the area captured lately by the British call them excluded areas. So though they capture our land, but the British did not aid under the administration of India or Burma. At that time, Bangladesh or Bengal was not separated. They are all under India. So India and Burma. So these things is how things happen. All these areas were excluded areas. They do not apply the general administration acts and regulations within the ZoRo country. So they try to promulgate, apart from the Foreign Jurisdiction Act 1892 has been applied. And from Burma side, they made spread regulation to cover us all, that they call Chin Hills regulation. But because they do not put it together us immediately, so they apply only in Burma in 1897. But in 1911, they applied to us all. So that is the Chin expedition cover, that the Chin Hills regulation has been applied there. From where you are, where is your identity and origin? Then we told them, our origin is, as per the historian record, Tibeto-Burman tribals of Mongolic origin. They say that we qualified those 4 minimum questions. That is why we could register ourselves as ZoRo people under the banner of the United Nations. That is where we come forward. So we have celebration of that day, as today we have. Then, but we do not announce it immediately. That is, according to the United Nations, number 1, after the Second World War, those who can have sovereignty, they get. But those who cannot have spread and minister